What's up there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Anomalies channel. I got something a little different for you guys today, and this is more or less focused on... I just had a couple guys. Let's give you a good example. I just had one guy tell me yesterday, hey, I try to do what you're filtering, and I try to do it, and I'm still not seeing what you're seeing. I think it was the Face on Mars video. He says, I'm not seeing it. He says, but I will keep an eye on your videos, and hopefully... who knows? He says, you might change my mind one day or whatever. I'm hoping this particular video does it for anybody who's kind of like that. He said he's a critical thinker. And I love people who are critical. I'm a critical thinker. Common sense, rational thinking. Just analyze it from every direction if you can. I like that. That's the kind of people I want on board. To want to know what these things are. To pull it apart and find out what it is. Not just go, hey, whatever, dude. You must be smoking some nasty crap or whatever. To me that just shows ignorance and people just don't care. They don't want to do their own homework. But the real people I want on my channel is the people that say, you know what? I'm not sure what you're saying it is, but man, I'm going to find out what it is. This is the reason why I leave links in the bottom of my description of all the pictures that I use. Sometimes I'll leave multiple pictures so you guys can check these things out. Anyway, this is going to be like an addition to Eagle Man 725. He had a video. And I'm not going to tell you the name, but I will give you the link to it, so it'll be in the bottom. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I don't want to be a spoiler about it. But there's I've got a subscriber that he's subscribed to other channels too, but he goes by Makeminefreedom. Okay, he pointed out this pretty cool anomaly in there, and in the anomaly he says it looks like I forget how he put it, like a running shoe or a sneaker. And it looks like the rover ran over it. And I'm going, huh, that is pretty wild. Let me check this thing out for myself. So I looked this thing over, and I'm going, huh. But this is what really caught my eye, because it is in the Mount Sharp area. And anybody who's a subscriber, or even if you're not, if you watch my videos, you'd know that, yeah, I was all over Mount Sharp. I did 3-part series on that, 3 videos on it, and then it's called Mount Sharp, Not What You Think It Is. And then there's the same... title, only 2 and 3, parts 2 and 3. And then I put Mount Sharp, I think I put Revisited or something. Just check those videos out. This is going to be an addition to those, because people do not understand just how much they're being duped about this area. They really don't believe it. And like I said, I want to show you guys some anomalies. There's one that's really clear. I mean, you can't tell what it is, but it's clear. And if you still think it's a rock after that, guys, you're on your own, man. I just don't know what to tell you. But there's modern-day anomalies all over this thing. If you check out my other 3-part series, you'll see that this place was full, and I'm going to say it, with cars, vehicles, structures. Mount Sharp is a joke. And then what I mean by a joke is it's not what you think it is. Because people think, I think people have gotten so desensitized to all of these Mars videos, because some of them, I got to admit, some of them are just like, what? I mean, you're just like so far out there. And some people say that about mine, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to show you these anomalies. I'm going to tell you what I think they look like. You guys can call it a flower pot. I can call it Humpty Dumpty for all I care. Just keep this one thing in mind. And I say this a lot in my videos. Ask yourself a simple question. Let's go back to the basics. Is it made by nature or naturally occurring? Or is it intelligently made? That's the only question I want you to ask yourself. Not if you so much agree with what I see, but do you think it's one of the two? That's all there is to it. It's simple and plain and simple as that. Because, again, NASA, the ESA, JPL, and anybody else who's got their hands in these pictures or in this space program, they said that Mars is a cold, barren planet. With that in mind, when you see these anomalies I'm going to show you, you tell me. So let's get on with it. Here's the picture. Okay, here's Mount Sharp in the background. You can see it right there. Now I do like, there's several things. Here's that little sneaker or whatever it is. I zoomed in this. I went into like 800% zoom on this thing just to check this thing out. And I'm going to show you real quick. This is just to give you an idea how badly they go out of their way to hide these things. It's nuts. But the mountain itself, oh my God, it's wow. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. And I'm not going to make this because this would be a 5-hour video easily, and I'm not going to get it. But I'm going to show you there's like 6 areas. There's like 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that. And there's like there's like 2 over here, and 3 over here, and there's 1 here. So, and it's just quick things. A lot of things you won't see very good because of being obscured and hidden for a reason. I think 3 or 4 out of them I do end up inverting at the end, but I promise you the one I'm going to show you is right in the middle here is not inverted. It's simply enhanced, meaning contrasted and, brightened and things like that. Okay. So let me jump on to my picture here. Okay. And again, I will leave the links to these guys. I will to Eagleman725's video because I give him props. This is where I got this off. He just put this on 3 days ago. So props go out to him. I'm gonna give him some love on this. And same thing with my subscriber. Like I said, Makeminefreedom. That was, he's subscribed to me as well as other people. And he pointed this item out. So I give them both props. They get credit for this as well. Now, let me show you this. This is pretty cool. But, let me see. Let me just jump into this. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but it does look like a sneaker. There's no doubt about it. Zoom right in. It does look like a sneaker. I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, wow, that is pretty neat. But one thing caught my eye. And I'm saying, why does it look kind of weird? Like it's got like a silhouette kind of thing on it. See it? Like it. And then there's something darker inside it. That was my first question. Okay. So I'm going to rectangle that off. You just kind of single it out a little bit. This is a big picture. You don't want to do the whole thing because it'll mess with the other parts I want to show you. So, but see how it's just like it's got this shape right here, and it kind of looks like a sneaker, and kind of like this way your foot would go into right here, then the front of the sneaker. But you can see something darker in there. Well, because this pitch has been manipulated. Okay. We're going a little. Now keep in mind I'm 300% zoom. This is going 400. You can see something in there. It's got a curvature right here. What it looks like a cigar shape. This is what I said on Eagleman725's comments. This is what I put on his. It looks like this weird cigar-shaped thing comes into here, goes over to here, comes back down. Only difference is it's fatter in the middle. Okay? Difference is, look at this. It looks like it's got this weird slot in it right here in the middle, and it's kind of gray. It's a different color. Now, when I invert it, see it? It's actually there. It's got this weird, it's whiter here because it's got that, it looks like it's got like this weird 80, 90 degree smooth pipe kind of thing running out of it. And it's just this weird thing here. But see, you can just see now it's almost black or gray. And it's been blotched out. You can see where they actually, see it right here? It's actually blurred out. And then it's been like this silhouette thrown over it. Look at it. You can just see it's been just manipulated so badly, it's pitiful. What's really pitiful is they ran right over this thing. The Curiosity ran right over it. That's what's really nuts. So, just to give you an idea, this is what I thought this, and I'm just going, wow, that is kind of weird. It does look like a sneaker. From this distance, I swear it looks like a sneaker. You would never know the difference. But look at this thing. It looked like it just went right after it, just ran right over it. So, I don't know what this thing is. I don't know if it's some kind of machine part or, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. But I don't know about you guys, but you can see that's been just pixelated, digitalized. It's just been thrown over it. See it? And you can see something's darker inside it. And they do this to a lot of their stuff, guys. This is nothing new. This is what I mean by manipulation. It's just boom. It's like right there. Okay. See it? Here's your little outline of this thing. But you can see where this right here looks like it's got some kind of weird rectangular opening, but then right over here has been really blotched out. And you can actually still see it right there. It's actually kind of blotched. Okay? Like I said, when you invert it, you can see where they really blotched it here. It's whatever it is, they just went out of their way to hide it. Let's just put it this way. And then on top of it, they run over it. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, yeah. That's the first thing. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. Let's go to... okay. This is the part where, like I said, if this doesn't show you guys this is something man-made or intelligently made, it doesn't have to be a man, obviously. I mean, again, go to my videos and check these out. Mount shop, not what you think they are. All of this right here, these are all some kind of vehicles sitting right here on the edge. You can literally see, like, just from this distance, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's another here. And it goes all the way up here, and there's a bunch of what look like tunnels in here. Look at this thing sitting right here on the surface. Watch this. Now I'm way in there. But keep in mind, this is not changed up. It hasn't been darkened or anything like that. But look at these things. There's one here, and I know you're going to go, I don't see anything there. You're right, and you won't. Here, see there's a separation. It's just like a little here, here. And it goes all the way up here. And there's nothing but these weird tunnels and fragments of cars. Like there's been in this huge... There's one that looks like a tank in there. And I don't mean like the tank you see here. Like, it looks like it's... something that looks like it kind of drills through the ground, because it actually has what looks like kind of like tracks like a tank would have, and it's kind of got like a pointed nose. But anyway, it's in these tunnels. There's like tunnels that run parallel. It's crazy. I know it sounds lunatic, but believe me when I tell you, they're there. And like I said, I'm going to tell you guys another thing right now. Whether I show you, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to show you the smoking gun. Not in this picture. I'll find it. Right here, all along this, not only is there vehicles all in here, but they also run all along here and go up to this area right here where this is supposed to be this bridge. I don't know if you guys remember this or ever seen this. This is the infamous bridge that comes off this. Okay, and it goes all the way down. But this is not rocks and everything as you would think it is. None of this is. I know it sounds crazy, but again, watch my videos and you'll see what I mean. This is a joke. It should be, I should have called my videos... Mount Shop, the biggest BS story ever told. Let's just put it that way. Now, am I saying the mountain doesn't exist? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that they're not showing you what's really on this mountain. Look at go to Google. Google this mountain. It's either grayscaled over, it's either fudged out so bad, or it looks like there's a big fog storm over it, or come on. I mean, it's it's like the rest of it's fine. The rest of the pitch is fine. So, let's go back here. Drop it way down. Let's go to here. Okay. This area alone, I'm not even going to invert. Now, watch this right here. See how it says rectangle? Select right here on the right? Okay, watch this. I'm going to go to the next one, which is the next box like this. Tell me where you see invert. Nowhere. Next rectangle. There's no inversion. So you people will see this with ease. Now, I couldn't tell you what it is, but it looks to be a vehicle. Okay? And there's multiple ones in this. That's what's crazy. Look, all in here. Here. There's one here. 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 And it goes all the way down. And they look like they use this grayscale. Look, you can actually see the bottom of this one here. There's something here. And they use this graying right here. Okay. You can't see it too good right now, but you will. Okay. Just look how this looks piss poor. I mean, it's sad. Moon pictures with the lunar lander and everything else. The rovers and everything. Oh, the rover, is a lot, it's 10 times better quality. Why is that? Come on. All right. Doesn't look like much? Okay. Concentrate right here. Okay. Right in this area. See it? Starting to pop? Watch this. Nothing. Keep your eye right there. Right in that area. And I'm going to just equalize. Blur. Blur. And sharpen just a little bit. If that looks like a rock to you guys... Wow. I just don't know what else to say. I really don't. That is not a rock. It's actually got curvature. It's got some kind of intelligently made pieces. It's not... Look at this thing. And here's the wild part. Look at this. There's other things sitting right on the side of it. I don't know what that is, but... Look at this right here. And they got a lot of this gray sitting around it too. See it? Here. Now you can't tell what these are, but look at this. It's kind of like flat. You can see that it's got an end to it right here. Okay? But look at the shape. Look at this thing. Boom. Comes up right here. Goes over to here. I don't know if this is two separate pieces or just one piece. Go back down to here. Look at this. You can see where this goes over to here, and it's like halfway in the dirt right here. It's got this round circle here. Got this weird arch, and looks like maybe a window or some sort, or opening. See right here? Looks like there's another one right here. These look and appear to be like cars. Like this one rear-ended this one went up on top of something else. See how it looks like a wheel right here? Wheel right here, and it's right here. See it? And there's like a bunch of stuff, like all piled into each other. Like there was a major catastrophic whatever happened to this planet. Now, again, you could call all this flower pots for all I care. I really don't care. It's not about that, but all I ask is that you say, hey, is it naturally occurring, Or is that something intelligently made? Now, I think that's a pretty easy thing to figure out. But nevertheless, it's there. That's all there is to it. All of this up here, oh yeah. Believe me, I'm just scratching the surface. I just want to give you a little taste of this. If you haven't already seen my videos, go back and watch the ones. Like I said, Mount Shop, not what you think it is. It will blow your mind. It's amazing what people think that they're seeing. That, like the government's like, well, they're saying, why would the government lie? With things like this on this planet, why wouldn't they? They don't want you to know that. Here's the thing, and I don't know if you guys will agree with this or not. If you see a building on Mars, let's throw a hypothetical. If you see a building on Mars and it looks like a structure, well, that could be interpreted anyway. That could be interpreted as, I don't know, it's just maybe wind shear or some kind of weathering. And because, weather and water can, whether it's wind or water, it doesn't really matter. They can make some funky designs. Okay, so you see a building, now it could be argued either way, because if you try to zoom in, it could be like, they might say, well, it's nothing more than compression marks. And they could be very well be right. What would happen if you saw a car on Mars? You just taken a huge leap from nothing on Mars you just jumped over possible ancient man, rock carving man, to modern man, to like Superman, meaning farther than we are as far as technology. So they don't want you to see a vehicle per se. It could be anything. It could be a craft. It could be a train. I don't care what it is. Anything that's got to do with a mode of transportation, that's the last thing they want you to see. I mean, because then it's like, oh my God, it just totally blew everything out of the water. They don't want you to see this. This is the reason why this is the biggest doctored up piece of trash I've ever seen. But I can step back from this a little bit more, and you can see this as plain as day. That's not a rock. Look at it. But because, like, you try to zoom in, now you wouldn't think none of that. Look. You go, I don't see that. Okay. And the more you zoom in on it, the worse it gets. There's that thing I just showed you. Now, look at it. You're going to check it out here. Equalize. Okay. Right there. Blur. Blur. And then sharpen. Here it is. You're telling me, look at these curves. I mean, come on. But it'll give you an idea. I mean, to me, that's like, I wouldn't say the smoking gun, but it is something you can, I mean, come on. This is not supposed to be on Mars, guys. This is a cold, barren planet with no oxygen. Now, if it is intelligent people on here, and that is, in fact, which it looks like an intelligently designed craft or vehicle or whatever, call it what you will, either they're still alive, which I like to believe they still are, or they're not, and is like a whole treasure trove of stuff to see. I mean, oh my God, it's insane. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, this is the one. Now, this part's tricky, and the reason why I say this, I've been looking for a long time for this particular area. This is, like I said, this is where it's got that bridge. You can see it right there going down, and it comes around. This picture's not the perfect picture. On my 3-part series, I get one that's really pretty clear where you can bring these anomalies out. Okay, watch this. There's the infamous bridge, and it would go up between these mountains here, and this is like a city up here. At least that's what I thought too. Everybody's claiming the same thing until one day I just decided really flipping these pictures around, inside out, doing this and that to it, and I went, wow, it just, holy crap. Equalize. Okay. This one I do actually invert, and there's a reason why. A lot of their anomalies are hidden, and some of them are not. They're in plain sight, like the one I just showed you. This one here is actually, a lot of it's inverted. Okay. Okay. Now invert. Suddenly you can see these weird things right here. Got this weird right here. They look like planes or crafts or something like that. Now watch this. Now see how they got the bunch of little lines and all this little stuff all over this. Pay attention to the actual white parts of the whatever these are. Okay? And they go all the way down. So you can see the faces of them all the way down. Look at it. There's one that looks like it's sideways, like it's some kind of vehicle. See how it goes like this, up and down? Comes over here, looks like it's got some kind of tracks or some kind of wheels. Well, went in too far. And this might be that pixelation they've got here. But anyway, you can see it goes down, Goes over to here and goes down, and it looks like it's got these weird shaped windows. What they are, I couldn't tell you, but I got a lot clearer picture, a lot better quality in my other video. Look at these. They're not mountains, guys. I'm telling you right now. It may be on a mountain, but these particular things are not mountains. These are actually crafts, modern day buildings, call them what you want. Especially over here, there's one that looks like there's big front of a 747. I'm telling you, it's goofy as it sounds. I'm just telling you. Check out my other video. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Other videos. And you're going to see just what they're really doing in these big pictures. It's wild. This to me, I think, is a panorama here. In fact, I think I know what it is. But let me see. Okay. This one right here. Alright, we'll equalize. Now look at the difference just by doing that. See how like there's nothing there? See, they do that for a reason. Just put like this, like a haze kind of thing over, if you will. I'm no video technician by any stretch of the means, so if I don't know the proper nomenclature, you'll understand why. But look at it. All of a sudden you just see more, just better stuff. Now the stuff that's in this particular section, you really can't tell what they are, but they look like machines or parts of machines or some kind of intelligently made thing. Watch. I'm going to just blur this up. Well, let me jump in a little bit. Okay. Like stuff here, all in here. There's something right in here. And it looks like stuff has been damaged. It looks like it's been really a mess. I think everybody agrees who's been doing these videos. No doubt about it. Mars had some kind of cataclysm. Something really bad happened to this planet. It's as plain and simple as that. And hopefully we won't meet our same fate. But just on this part alone, watch this. Concentrate on this little white thing right here. I think there's two things here, but it looks like one. Watch this. Okay. And then we'll sharpen a little bit. Now, you got to keep it kind of sharpened because it'll look like that, and it's pixelated, and there's no smooth edges at all. I could do that, and it helps a little bit. But look at this thing right here. Now, this would be normal terrain. What is this right here? Look at the way this thing runs down and then goes across. See it? It looks metal. It doesn't look like rock, per se. Now, I know there could be shiny rocks. I get that. I understand. But yeah, I mean, you can just see things that are like hidden. Either it's been buried over years and it's just stuff all over it, or, of course, our buddies over at the space agencies have done their best to doctor these things up. There's stuff all in the back here. And they're all lined up. Look at this. One here. And they look like they've got wheels to them. Look. Okay? Now, like I said, they could be... I don't care what they are. They're definitely not boulders. They're not rocks. Call them what you like for all I care. I really don't care. My objective is just to simply show you guys, look, there's natural terrain, and there's things that are not natural. It's as simple as that. It doesn't get any easier. This stuff right here, look at this. Just like hidden in this stuff. There's like all these weird things inside here, just buried in there. Let me back out a little bit. See how it just has these, whatever they are, they're separate, but they're all there. It's like they're all in a row kind of thing. Look at this. This looks like something like another vehicle. Looks like either the front or back window or some kind of building. I don't know. But you can see it right there. Right there. And then it's coincidental how it looks like there's other vehicles right behind it. Look at this. Now, again, you can see all of this right here. Now, I don't know if these are trees or whatever, or it's just simple manipulation to just... Because if they go like this, you can't tell this is all one pot. You just think it's just a bunch of rocks together. Or is it just they're putting lines there for a reason to make it look like it's broken up? It's not, because there's many pictures I pulled apart, and you can bring the whole thing right through this actual blotch. So, yeah. Right here. Look at this, how it looks like it's chrome or some kind of metal. Look at this. Whoops, my bad. And you can see right here on the left here, you can see it's got this weird, oh my god, look at this. I didn't even see this. Look at this. This weird wheel looking thing. Look at it. I never even seen this, to be honest with you. I mean, you just look at this picture and you just go, what? This stuff just pops right out. Come on. That doesn't look like a rock to me. And you can actually see it right here. And it continues on. Is something there? It's a machine, something. Whatever it is, it comes out like this. And whatever that mess is. But you can see that. I mean, heck, I didn't even see that earlier, but there it is. And it's in this terrain. Something looks metal right here. See it? Wow. To be honest with you guys, I didn't even see that earlier. Look, there's something way back in here. It looks to be some kind of steel or something. You can see it shining a little bit. It looks like there's something on top of it, like it's been thrown on top of it. Yeah, there's something else sitting on top of it. Back out. But I like that. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even notice this. I really didn't. And you can see this right here. Some kind of machine, some kind of something. But there it is. Let me back out of that. Okay, like I said, get a better look at that right there. And a steel piece and whatever this is in here. You can see something's right there. It's all, and see, they always try to white this stuff out. They try to brighten up as much as they can so you don't see it. Look how there's like these weird shapes in here. See it? Like it's half buried or almost 3/4 buried in the dirt. These weird shapes. It's anybody's guess. This thing's just buried in, I don't know if this is grass or just stuff I think this stuff they manipulated on it, to be honest with you. It's just hard to tell. Okay. Move on to the next one. Alright. This one right here. Equalize that. Alright. Okay. Now this one you really can't see too much in here, but it does have a couple crazy little things in here. Like, look at the shapes of some of these things in here. Look at this. Look at this right here. This weird shape coming up. It's got this hanging down, this hanging down. I mean, I don't know what that is, but is it a rock? I'm not so sure about that either. It's just like a bunch of stuff just strewn around in here. And it's, oh my god, it's nuts. Okay. Let me jump over to here. I think it's just a little one over here. Okay. Let me zoom into that. It should be just above this. There's some other, what look like vehicles or something in this one, too, I think. Okay. Okay. Now, although you can't see this too well, you can see what looks like these weird... See, look at this way this comes up right here and goes across. Okay. And this does the same thing right here. It continues on. See how it's got like that nice smooth arch kind of thing going on with it? Now, some of these pictures, like I said, some of these parts of these pictures, and most of this, believe it or not, is actually inverted already. And I think what they do is they just throw like a combination of brightness and contrast over the inversion. So then you're really confused. You're like, oh, what? And this is the reason why I flip these things around so much. Now, you look at this now, it looks like there's several these other vehicles in here. See it? Like one here. It looks like there's one here, one behind it, one over here. See this right here? And it looks like it has these little windows, these little openings. Look, one here, one here. And it goes across, and of course you can't see with this mess in the way, but there's one here, one here. There's something right back here. It looks like it's got some kind of opening right here. See it? It looks like some kind of cylindrical object. This piece back here. Now again, they could be flower pots for all I care. I really don't care. But you can see them. And here's our other little anomaly. And it's got a bunch of these things right next to it. Okay. And it's got this right here, and it's got this gray scale over it. Something that runs over to here. I don't know. There should be one more. Let me back out of this. Okay. This big one right here. Okay. Zoom into that. Oh, maybe not too much. Okay. This one here is kind of crazy too. If you look, you can actually see things like ghosted out right here. But you don't really see that when you invert. Okay. But let's just equalize it and see if we can pull out of it. See how like all of this blur right here, just constant all over the place. There's something here. And it's just, oh my god, it's crazy. Okay? Okay. See how like these, look at this weird shape stuff back here. Look at this. It doesn't look like something you'd see in nature. Look, there's something right here. Okay? Now let's invert. Look at where these weird looking things are sitting here. Like this is some kind of craft. And this would be like the piloting area. See it? Just look at the weird things that are sitting all over this. Okay? Let me see here. Bring it up a little bit. It's down here. Okay. It's just, you just got these weird shaped looking things sitting all over this. And you can see all the way back here. Now, guys, I'm going to make a claim to you guys. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Now, not that I have to do this, because my other 3 videos pretty much show that there was vehicles or some kind of craft or some kind of modern-day anomalies all over this thing. This is a roadway, I'm telling you right now, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all in a row. It looks like this picture you're just driving along the freeway. All of a sudden, there's this catastrophic whatever happens. You're looking up at the sky. Listen, I don't know. I'm just going to throw a hypothetical. Some meteorite's coming down. It's going to slam into the planet. You're going, oh my God, what is that? And of course, you don't see the car in front of you, and bang, there you go. I'm not saying that's what happened, and I'm not even saying these are cars, but what I'm saying is this looks weird how they're just all right there in a row, and you can see a space in between them. And they look like they got these little, see it right here? They look like they got these little wheel well kind of things. But they could be buildings all along this area. I don't know. But, and you really can't see this too well, and I get that. That's cool. But you can see this right here, these weird shapes. See how like you can all in here, and there's something right here. This is what kind of blew my mind too. Look at this right here. Okay, and it looks like if you've seen a tractor, like a tractor trailer, only the tractor itself. Like this would be the huge nose of it. Got the roof of it right here, and it comes down. This would be the side window. Look at this right here. There's another sloping thing right here. Look at this. It looks like a car sitting right here. Here's the wheel well. Goes across. Here's the other wheel well. Okay. And it's got something on top of it, but this would be the front side window. Back side window. Here's the rear end. There's a light. There's a back window. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's right there. I mean, it looks like a handful of cars or trucks or vehicles. That's what it looks like. And like I said, as crazy as that sounds, check out my other 3 videos. That's all I can tell you. Because there's one particular, in one of these sections, I'm not going to tell you which one it is, because I want you to watch all 3. And the reason why I want you to watch all 3, because when you watch every single one of these, and at the end of the last one, well, it's during the 3, but you'll go, wow, yeah, I never thought this stuff was on this mountain. Because there's one video that I have, or one of them I have, there's actually, there's a link you can go to, and it's actually the panorama of this, and the guy had done a really good job of enhancing. And I show you each and every of these little things that look like they're in tunnels. These vehicles, one looks like a tank, a burrowing tank, like I said. Oh my God, it's crazy. So if you think this is crazy, that's fine. When you watch the other part of the video, you just got to go, this makes no sense at all. This is not what this picture looks like. Exactly. It's exactly right. Even if you don't think this is a truck or anything, why would that look? It just looks like it's got like an intelligent shape to it. See it? It's just weird. Like this would be the roof, and this would be the windows right here, side window. See, it's got that little window right there. It's just a bunch of lines. But look at this. Got this separation. Got this weird triangular shape, like a back window, a side window rather. Wheel, back bumper, back window. I don't know. But it's there. Now when you pop out of this, see how like it just looks like a bunch of crap just laying there? Here's that weird thing right there. See it? And there's something right there. You can still see that window right there. Okay? Coming down. Okay? Now the wheel is white because when you invert it, it's black. See it? Keep your eye on right in that spot. Now it's white. Same thing with over here. Now it's a different color. The wheel well inside is like white, but it's black out here. I'm telling you. I mean, it's nuts, but look at, here's that, what I said looks like that truck. It's got that roof thing or some kind of something right there. Look at this weird thing right here. See it? It runs right across here. It's long. One right here goes... I don't know. You can see something goes right across it, but there's something right here. It goes like this. Comes down over here in the front and goes down over to here. I don't know. It's there, though. They don't look like rocks to me. They don't look like rocks to me. So, with that, you guys tell me. Again, there's your base video. Well, picture, I should say. But this one here, like I said, this one in this area right here alone, if that is not enough to convince people that this stuff is being hidden, guys, you're on your own. Because I really don't know what to say. Like I said, even if you don't agree with me what it is, I'm okay with that. That area right there alone. We can agree to disagree, but I think, and I hope, that you just go, wow, that is definitely not a rock. And this stuff is strewn all over this mountain. This is just a little tiny scratch in this thing. Believe me when I tell you. But anyway, I'm going to back on out of there. Like I said, props go to EagleMan725 for posting the video, and the subscriber that I've got. And like I said, he subscribes to other channels too. But he goes, Makeminefreedom. That's what he called it. And he's the one who brought my attention to what looked like that shoe. So, props go out to them. You know, like I said, just figured I'd do a quick video. Because I don't know how quick it was, but you guys get the idea. Like I said, I just couldn't hesitate. I had to jump on the fact that this is Mount Shop and come to see this right here. Check out his video. He shows you something different in here, and it's small, but it's there. And again, even if you don't agree with everything I just showed you, that's fine. Just go back to the basic question. Is it natural, naturally occurring, or is it intelligently made? That's all I ask. Just keep an open mind, and that's all I ask you to ask yourself. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the video. I like bringing this stuff to you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And give me a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. I do this stuff for you guys. If I never found anything that was something strange or some kind of anomaly, I would never even start doing these videos to begin with. I wouldn't want to waste your time or mine. So just keep that in mind. That's what I do it for. So the links will be in the description. You guys can check this stuff out. Check out EagleMan725's. You can check out my other buddy Will up there on What's Up in the Sky at 37. Check out Olympus Sky. He's got some pretty cool stuff. He shows you how these people are actually lying about this stuff, and how you can bring this stuff out. And you can. He's actually got one that says how you can become a NASA liar, which is kind of funny when you hear that. But then when you actually see how he does it, it will blow your mind. It really will blow your mind. You see a big boulder he doesn't like, and he says, I don't like these boulders, and he throws them out. Oh, it just takes one part of the ground and just puts it over it. You'd never even know the rock was even there. So check these guys out. These guys got all good channels. I give them props because anybody who's trying to do this and bring out the truth, they get the #1 in my book. That's all there is to it. So with that, guys, appreciate you watching as always. You know, and like I said, I got some other wild ones coming up for you guys, and I think you'll enjoy them. With that, let me let you go, and you have a good day. And I will see you next pick.